Guys, what is up? This your boy Tay Games, and we are in another episode of the Tennessee Titans. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, with my YouTube channel going kind of different now. Now that I'm doing reactions and stuff, it's kind of not gonna say hard. It is not hard to like balance it, but me like seeing like what's going on with I don't know. It's just basically I'm doing what I'm seeing more people are interested in. I'm seeing I'm getting more views on the reactions. I'm seeing even comments here and there. I'm gonna try to lock in with that more, of course. But I'm also gonna stick with games that I enjoy. If I don't know Black Ops 7, I made a couple videos with that. I made a stream with it and then a video with it. I made a Black Ops 6 video talking about what happened, how I've been feeling about with that game. So I'm doing other stuff than the reactions. I'm not saying I'm done with this franchise build. I'm not saying I'm done with Call of Duty stuff, but Call of Duty just ain't been feeling the same. Madden is just, it's gonna be here, And like I said, with me doing reactions now, I mostly every Sunday, it's kind of hard to like balance it. Plus, y'all, I do have a job, so I be busy throughout the week. So the weekend is really where I'm able to, lock in and make videos. Anyway, guys, that's all. I just want these out of the way. I ain't want y'all to think I'm done with this franchise. I ain't want you to think I'm done with this series. I'm far from it. I just try to think of what I'm gonna do with this team, man. If I don't see it, we're 1-7. Not saying I'm surprised. Not saying I'm not gonna say that I was expecting this, but I'm not gonna say I'm surprised either. I kind of hope that Cam Ward was gonna make us look a little better. I didn't think he was gonna come in here and just make the teams better. Our line's still horrendous, and we still need to make some moves on defense. I feel like still, yeah. If y'all look right here, just to tell you what we're doing, and guys, that just shows it. Like that's why I said about defense. We're literally 5th in passing, so he's doing something right. But if you look right there, we're literally the last in passing, with the defensive passing yards. And then with, letting people run all over us, we're literally giving up 128 yards per game. Now, Chargers doing way worse than us. They have me 135. And with us in 22nd place of rushing, this might be a game where we can try to do something as well as them. They are 23rd in rushing. Anyway, guys, we're going to see how this game goes. However this game goes, we're going to see who we're going to be trading. I don't know who I'm going to trade, man, but we might have to just trade some more, man. This team is looking gone. We're definitely not making it to the playoffs this year for sure. But I'm seeing a couple things. I'm seeing a storyline in the zone. I'm seeing a D-line breakout. So we're going to check those out, and we're going to get right into this game, man. Hey, Cam. All right, it's Ward. You said a great season? I don't lie now. It's a rookie year, so you don't want to be like he's gonna be a bust or gonna be a pro. But this is only his first year. But I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. Well, coach, you tell me. Why am I telling you? He said you tell me. I definitely want you to improve on your touchdowns, man. Alrighty. Okay, relax. Nah, man, see. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what we can do with the Titans. Ooh, play action. Throwing it up to all right, who's injured? Oh boy. All right, ain't get no gain there. We got an injury. 2nd and 10. It's gonna be a run, and it's not going nowhere. All right, 3rd and 10.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing it up. Wide open. Oh, he's still out of bounds. All right, 3 and out. Running it. All right, got a yard. Another run. We had them until we tackled them forward. 3rd and 6. A little motion right there. He's looking. He's running. Not going nowhere. And he is sacked. Who was injured? Oh, boy, is that boy Herbert injured? All right, we're already close to being in the middle of the field, man. There's our opportunity. Play action. Throwing it quick. All right, Calvin getting into the game. Think he been asleep, man. Like he already in the game, man, with a catch. 2nd and 4. Throwing it up. Woo, way too high. All right, 3rd and 4. Okay, I'm looking, throwing it up. Can't get mad, man. Conquo with a try, but that's that boy Derwin. So far, defense is here. All right, 1st and 10. Throwing it. All right, 83 with a 1st down right there for them. And look, Herbert isn't. I was trying to figure out who was that quarterback, but it's Herbert. He back. A run, not going nowhere. All right. I like how we both have the worst defense against the run, and here we are. We both look like we're stopping the run, both teams. 2nd and 14. Oh, boy, that's a 1st. What a reach. Keenan Allen, man. He gon' ball. Play action. I already knew that was play action. That was easy to see that. I don't think they saw it, though. 5 yards for Keenan. If y'all don't know, yes, I did change some sliders. Like I told y'all in the last video, I wasn't liking what I was seeing. And it was an update, so, boy, I was talking shit about stopping the run. Here we go. The Chargers are moving. Like they're going to be the first to do something here. Play action. Can we get there? My God. He threw it away. That was smart. Yeah, I think he would have ran it if he ain't see that linebacker coming in. I think that was a linebacker. 2nd and 10. Throwing it quick. Okay. 3rd and 4. Throwing it up. Ooh, nice hit. All right. We'll see if they can get some here. This will be the first points of the game. Ooh. It's good. I thought it was going to be a flag, but see, because he ran to him. All right, most likely this is going to be the last drive we watch until, it get interesting. I'm going to start summing a little bit. All right. Throwing this out by Traylon Burks. 2nd and 1. If y'all don't remember, I did do a little some trades. That's probably why y'all probably wondering. Oh my God. It's funny how that boy came work glided back up and he still wasn't able to get it. But getting hit like that, I don't know how you're getting up that fast. I just said we're gonna watch this because they're already down here. We'll see if our defense can get a stop here. Throwing it, yeah, it's wide open. I mean, oh my God. 13-yard line. Dude, 17 total yards. We have 10 only. This is very depressing, man. Very depressing. 2nd and 6. Another, nope. I mean, it was a run, but it wasn't who I thought it was going to be running it. All right, 3rd and 5. We can still stop them, man. Get them a field goal here. Looking, he's throwing it. All right, nice defense. That's that boy Asante Samuel. All right. All right, 1st and 10. Wow. As soon as I want to sim, of course, we make a big play. Traylon Burks with a 74-yard touchdown, of course. All right, look like at first defense was here. Now they went to sleep on both sides. Looking and throwing it. Ooh, that was an easy touchdown. And he actually deserves it. He had 2 big gains this drive. I wouldn't blame him for throwing it to him again. What a play, 37. Plus, if it weren't for a hooker, I don't know what would have been happened there. 37. All right, he's looking. He got pressured. He tried to run it for the first, and he didn't get it. All right, another field goal. All right, as I was about to sim, realized they went for it. So, and they're gonna let it go to the end of the quarter. 2nd quarter, 7-6. We are in the lead, but I don't know for how long. All right, motion right there to the left. All right, throwing it to that. Oh boy, that boy Snead got cooked. They put Roger on him now. Yeah, let's put Roger on him now because Snead didn't do good. That's gonna make it any better. Wow. That was embarrassing. And look, I got that bug. I got the bug where I can't, go back out. So here we are. 3rd and 7. I said 3rd and 7. It's 13-7. Oh my God. Oh. I mean, I know who got the ball, but who fumbled him? You guess it was that boy Duran. Look, man, it's just you can't outrun him. You can't get away from him. He's everywhere, bro. All right, low. 39. The boy Herbert looking. He's running. Yeah, we got him not fumbling at all. I mean, let me not say that. Because Derwin did, hit stick him. He ain't give him no soft little tackle. 1st and goal. It's going to be a run. Okay. Somehow it goes from not him getting nothing to getting 2 yards on that. Yeah. 2nd and goal. Play action. He's looking, he's running. He said, fuck it, take it myself. All right. We getting our ass beat. Well, we know the way the Chargers is playing around with this ball, we not getting nothing out of this before half, so we better be ready to come out and do more defense. Look at this, yeah. I'm trying to figure out why, right there, that was 2 o'clock. Why is it some plays where, the team actually runs up and the timer don't get touched at all? Whereas some plays, it is like this, and the top gets chewed out. Why did he not go out of bounds? Are they not? I mean, he put a timeout, so they trying to do something here still. He just ain't go out of bounds. Okay. Thank you. I mean, I don't want y'all to get more points. All right, I got 21 seconds left, so y'all better figure out something. Nice hit. See? Okay, so now it does it. If I'm saying, they pick and choose. Is it only when they about to spike the ball down? Maybe? I ain't think of that. They make this, bro. That's going to be a crazy play. Oh, nope, he missed. Well, go for Hail Mary. I mean, we're already losing, bro. by 2 scores. They already getting the ball halftime. At least try to get some here. Of course, we chose this booty ass Hail Mary. I don't get this Hail Mary. Why is that a thing? And the halftime been acting up too. If I remember last episode, last video I did with this. So if it act up again, I'm gonna start skipping them. All right, it's good now. Dolphins and Ravens. All right, we already got spoiled on this in the beginning of the game. They showed at the bottom that they won. Yep, 27-17. And like D-Hop. As much as I want to be like, man, this play is crazy and unreal, man, D-Hop has been balling, actually. He's been making some insane catches. Aggressive, whatever you want to call it. Spectacular, whatever you want to call them. Patriots are 6-2, man. Falcons 3-4. And Patriots win. They are going 7-2. Wow. Getting hurdled by Antonio Gibson is crazy. Oh, damn, my game ain't over. 7-3. All right. I forgot they do that where they actually show some games when the game is already over and some games where it's still like going 4-4 and 3-5. And the 49ers are scoring here with Ayuk. And this oh my God. Halftime 24-6. At least we ain't getting done like that, I guess, huh? Nice little spin move there. A catch that didn't even count. And a touchdown. You showing that same fucking play that doesn't count. Get me the fuck out of here. 131 yards, 10 for 15, 1 touchdown, 20 for 25. Wait, we did score a touchdown? Those stats not real. Those stats fake. Are they? No, we did score a touchdown. I mean, offense like they try to do something now, but defense they ain't woke. 8 for Hampton, 13 for Conklin. Look at this, bro. Oh, I'm pressing shit. Just like this, it's pissing me off when I'm just pressing. I'm not even. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we can't stop this. Look at this shit. Wow, man. Wow, man. We're gonna horrendous. Sacked. 12 yards. Thrown away. All right, 12 yards for really. Guess we ain't done with the drive yet. Thrown away. Sacked. 13, not enough. Yeah. Well, I mean, are we surprised, man? Are we surprised? Even Slider's not going to save us. Because I just changed them, so. But, at the end of the day, I was trying to do something where, like, we watched the whole thing, man, but as I did just watch Mr. Hurricane's thing, man, he even did it where when the season just looked it bad, he ended up start simming. Not like simming, like just saying not watching no games no more at all, but he started simming most games, like, and watching some that he think they needed to watch. But this is ridiculous, man. We nothing's going our way. Our team is just too bad, man. Nothing is hitting. Both quarterbacks did go for 2 touchdowns, over 200 yards. Well, that boy Cam had actually over 300 yards, 23 for 39. His completion rate wasn't, the greatest. But, hey, he found a way, man, to at least get 2 touchdowns. They both was 2 trailing breaks, by the way. 18 for 42. We stopped the run. Our run was stopped as well. Yeah, nothing was just looking good for us. But then you go here, and you got these 2 going off. Crazy thing is, Keenan didn't even have a touchdown. He just went off because he felt like it. And then, Traylon looked good, but, I feel like if you take off that 74-yard gain, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, that boy Johnston, 4 for 70. And, it's just the defense, I feel like, honestly, it's not even just the offense. I feel like it's more the defense, really, that's just dragging us. So if I do some trades before, the trade deadline, it will be on defense because this team is Forced fumbles. Yep. Of course, they get theirs. We don't get ours. Touchdowns. No touchdowns. All right. And as much as I thought stuff couldn't get any worse, not only we have Pollard out, but now we got that boy Calvin Ridley, and guess the fuck what? 18 to 24 weeks. A broken fibula for Kevin Zeitler. He is gone for the rest of the season. The 91 overall. Well, 90 when you see the morale is by -1. Yeah, this team is over. Play some more IR. We'll try to see if we can grab somebody off the free agency, maybe, I guess, or something. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna trade anybody. I'm just gonna just sim the rest of this game. I mean, rest of this year. There's really nothing else we know what to do here. Well, all right, I wanted to show you that. I was looking at Jalen Burke's game, and it's crazy how, she actually had that stat, that stat line. It's crazy. And they already threw him up there right away. Out for the season, man. This is crazy. Showing a little trade right there for Quandre Diggs we did last episode. All right, bye week. All right, it wasn't in the show, so I don't know what the fuck. Like, why is it we at week 11? It wasn't in the show. Like I said, I'm not doing no trades. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just go to the off season, man. I feel like if we do trades, it's gonna, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I want this year. Like, cause like it's like our team is bad, right? Especially on defense. When you see the defensive side, it's bad, like terribly. You know what I mean? Now we're not last, but that's only because I feel like we had that bye week just now. So I feel like after this game, we're gonna go right back to the last place of everything. But we still last in opponent scoring, opponent passing yards, opponent rushing yards. We're still the worst of the worst. Like, bro, this is it's just crazy. And then Jeffrey Simmons. I was thinking about just saying, fuck it, let's trade Jeffrey. Let's just trade a lot of good players. But then it's like, what that's gonna do. You know what I mean? I know it's like that has happened where people did that, like on they franchises, but that's on rebuilds. You don't see that on an actual franchise mode. You know what I mean? Or someone's doing that. And then if y'all did, show me, because I ain't never seen it, and I want to see it. But usually I have it as a rebuild, because it's a rebuild. A rebuild is where you have, that video to fix the team in a couple seasons. So of course, our rebuilds, you're gonna do that. But this is something where we're gonna actually take our time into doing videos on videos, and even streams here and there when it comes to preseason and all that. So it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? So I mean, of course, I was mad. I was just saying it to say it, but nah. That boy Khalil Mack, I just see that too. He had 15 sacks, boy. Hey, I guess it don't matter if he up in age, well, he's still gonna find a way, huh? All right, going against the Texans. Texans are 5-4. Do we even have to talk about our record? Yeah, I feel like that team we beat. I think the Raiders. The team we beat, the Raiders. I feel bad for them because they probably are getting talked about. Weekly recap. I'm not even looking. I ain't gonna fake. When it comes to weekly recap, it was cool and all seeing that we have that, but not only was it bugs here and there, the fact that I had to like reset my whole game from the last episode. I probably didn't know that, but last episode I had to reset my game because literally it froze. I mean, I ain't froze. It just bugged out, and I could not. It was not showing the highlights of any games. And like when I would like click a button, it was something like I'm pausing the game and all that. And I'm clicking like I'm in the game, but the screen was just frozen on, them showing a team like the halftime show. So I had to really reset, and it did it too today. Like, but I'm glad I wasn't making a serious recording yet. But yeah, so like I said, like that weekly recap, I'm kind of just, not gonna say I'm done watching it, but it's not really entertaining no more. Then stuff like that too, like the plays start to loop. Like it's certain times where they show the play happening that happened exactly the same as another game I didn't see, like with someone hurling at somebody or a catch over two players, and you know what I mean. Which I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool seeing that, I'm not gonna say it don't look cool, but all right. Besides all that yapping I'm just been doing, we got another breakout. Okay. Don't know how after we had a bye week. We have a storyline. But like I said, I am done with this year Master Semi. So honestly, I don't know if I'm even gonna look at these. Yeah, I'm just gonna sum. I'm gonna do them just so in case we do get XP out of these from players or for the team. But besides that, y'all gonna just be seeing now from now on me just talking about how just showing a recap of how the game went. So see y'all in the recap of this game. Wow, as much as I wouldn't be upset for another L, we actually was kind of into the game. I don't know how, but going in, it was 14-7. Then it was 17-20, well, 21-17 with us in the lead at halftime. Then we scored more points even in the third quarter. So I'm trying to do the math right. 31. So 31 to their 24. And then they tied the game and then hit a field goal to take the lead and won. With CJ not doing anything, Cam Ward snuck in with 3 touchdowns and 272 yards. Completion is a little better, 62%. 17 for 27. Okay. CJ Stroud was the quarterback. I had to make sure. Now, they did run on us pretty good. 5-yard average, 3 touchdowns. Oh, my God. Yeah, why would CJ have to do something? When they have that, and then Nick Chubb even getting, I didn't even see that. Oh, my boy Nick Chubb. Glad to see him, man. 8-31. Where is our running game at? Oh my God, our running game went out sad. With a touchdown, though. He did get the touchdown in. But we'll see. Traylon Burks again getting in here and doing something. So, Traylon Burks is showing, hey, man, I've been wanting to play. And yeah, I remember in the beginning, we had Tyler Lockett. We had all them receivers. I remember I brought in Nelson Aguilar. We had all them receivers in his way, I guess. Now we're seeing what he can do. Well, we have that 8 for 92, 2 touchdowns. Y'all see, he only had 22. That was his longest, so he actually gained every penny basically today. Tank Dale 5 for 81. The rookie, okay, Chimere Dyke 1 for 70. Wow, it's funny. I didn't even pick that. That was his only catch, and it was a big gain too. Wow, look at that. We got Khalif Raymond. I think I remember I brought him in 2 for 38. Christian Kirk, 2 for 31. Speaking of that, I forgot we supposed to bring a player in. I was looking at receivers. I'm like, man, we got Khalif Raymond playing? Like, where's the... So I'm going to bring a receiver in, probably from free agency. We're going to get right back in here. We got Tajay with a 1 for 30. So he had a big little catch, too. 3 for 29. Funny because I don't see... Yeah. So, question. Where the fuck was Okonkwo at? And don't tell me it was another thing where... They sniffed he had like a little game to do, and they injured him in the game because they knew he had a game. It's crazy. We got in all these games, and out of all these games, we saw one game, and that's crazy because this was the best. That's what shows you that we suck. Because most of these losses, they was double scores. Like, you know what I mean? They was like double, like they was up by 2 scores. Most of the time, like 14-35, 6-21, 13-31. Where I see the other one, where was the other one? Yep, 17-31, 21-38. And then you got a couple that was like, close, 14-17, that 23-29, 24-31, 31-34, the game we just lost. You know what I mean? Like, it was some games we were able to, like, one drive off, it could have been a different ball game. But yeah, it's crazy how, like, the game we won, we had to fight for our lives to get that win. And that's what made it the best game ever. And yeah, I really feel like if the Raiders weren't so greedy and nervous that they weren't going to be able to beat us in overtime, if they just hit that fucking field goal, I feel like they could have beat us in overtime. And we could have been 0 wins right now. We could have been winless right now. But thank you, Raiders, for being paranoid and nervous that y'all weren't going to be able to beat us in overtime and gave us that win. All right, let's get into the next game. All right, we win our second game of the year. So, without While I was yapping about us having, that lucky win against the Raiders and could have been winless right now, no, because we beat the Seahawks. So, ha ha. All right, we did have 2 red zone offensive touchdowns, so we'll see if that's from, Cam Ward. Turnovers, we did have 2. They had 1. Cam Ward, he did have a throw a pick, but he had 2 touchdowns and almost 200 yards. 2 sacks, 72 completion. Okay. So, yeah, even a better completion today. Well, last week, but I stemmed Sam Darnold, 170, 1 touchdown, and 1 pick. So 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that probably sums up how we was in the lead. But I think it was 17-15. So that 2 touchdowns and that field goal. 14-55. Okay, so Tajay Spears was in here. I think he did a little more. I mean, he had more attempts, but they both had around the same average range. 8 for 30. Now, Tajay did his fumble. Kenneth did too. 12 for 44. I just peeped that. Kenneth went out sad this game. Wow. I'm about to put these sliders on my Xbox version to see what happens. But I'm not saying that running game looks bad because I think last week we saw the running game looking good for Mixon. So, and the offense as a whole, bro, oh my God, has Traylon been that guy? And once again, I keep forgetting to put a player in. I'm just so caught up with looking at these players and making sure, everything look right before I see them. I'm forgetting to bring another player in. Guys, I promise this time I'm going to bring another player. 8 for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, that boy Jackson was there too. 6 catches, 127 yards and a touchdown. So he had more yards, but Traylon Burks had more touchdowns. 3 for 36 with Tajay. Mecole Hardman with 4 for 33. Bro, what is going on? Why is he a Conquo? What? What's going on? I'm getting back in this and seeing what's going on. Because why is he not the starting tight end? They don't got the injury logo on him. All right, we're going to see what's going on with him. Defense. Tariq Woolen. Witherspoon. Jones. It's so funny seeing this team knowing I just used them in my last series. And now I'm using them actually right now on my Xbox franchise. And we're actually doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna be thirsty to tell y'all if I get him a ring, I'm gonna be thirsty. I have a picture of it too, just in case y'all don't believe me. Sacks, 1.5 for Derek, 1 for Jeffrey, 1 for Arden, a half sack for Devon Witherspoon, Barton, Aladejo, okay, Sneed, and Asamoah the second. Picks, 1 pick for Cody, 1 for Ernest, 2 linebackers. Now Cody, I always put Cody as in a group of I have respect, group. So that means whoever's in that group, I have respect for that person. And he joined that when he got that stop, man, that 2-pick conversion stop, and won us the game. All right, there's that. I was wondering why it's saying 1 for these and not these. I keep forgetting because I'm simming. I'm not actually playing because I'm not pressing play. I'm pressing next week. All right. So far, it looks like we're close in games and we even winning some now. All right. We'll go from that to we're losing now. But like I said, it looks like it's closer now. 14-10. We only lost by 4. Cam Ward didn't do shit. He had 200 yards. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. But he had 200 yards. He did something. Just couldn't find himself throwing a touchdown this game, I guess. We had Lawrence. He did score a touchdown, but he had 111 yards. 1-1-1. Put those numbers in, y'all. Y'all might get some out of that. A cool little number. 3 sacks on him, though. We did have Cam Ward get sacked twice. ETN, 16 for 71. You would think Cam Ward would have went off because we have players back. It's crazy. I look back and I see Calvin Ridley back and Pollard, but you see Pollard 4 for 38. Yeah, Cam Ward had to run, and he's the one that got his 1 touchdown. Literally, that was our only touchdown was him running in. It's crazy. 3 for 15, 2 for 14. Receiving, Traylon Burks, he's still saying, hey, man, I'm the receiver for y'all. 4 for 49. I mean, he did just come back. We're gonna try to give him a little break. Conquo, we finally got something. For 2 weeks, bro, he was not getting shit. I don't know why. 3 for 32. Yeah, this is what we brought in too, by the way. Mac Hollins, he had 2 for 30. His little debut. Hey, I feel bad. I mean, he getting a little bag out of this, so I guess he ain't tripping. But yeah, for him to come to a team that shouldn't even have 2 wins, I feel like, yeah, I feel bad for him to be on this team. 10 tackles for that boy James Williams Sr. Lewicon with 10 as well. Barton with 8. Savage with 8. Eighth. Savage with 8. Campbell with 8. Aladejo with 7. He did have 2.5 sacks. Okay, so I don't want to see that number. I want to see sacks now. 2.5 sacks right him. Walker with 1.5. Lloyd with 0.5. Sneed with 0.5. Picks, no picks. First fumbles, we did have 1. And he did get it, look like. Even though sometimes when they do, that's a bug sometimes. But safeties, no touchdowns. All right. So, let's just look at what's going on in the league right now. So, we have week 14. I want to do something where... Yeah, I think I'm going to be done here because I want the next video to be like, you know, something, you know what I mean? I think next video, I would... I don't know. I think the next video, I'm going to sum it to the end. I'm going to sum to the last game, and then we're going to watch the last game. That's what we do for the next video. So I'm going to wait here. I'm going to end it here, but I want to show what's going on around the league. Like, you know. So we was looking at the playoff picture. We have first round buys, Ravens, and the Commanders. As I'm looking, the Eagles is all the way in 5th. Now, if y'all don't remember, the reason why I said about the Chiefs, because the Chiefs, when they went to the Super Bowl with the Eagles, that was like one of their worst years, honestly. And they ended up sneaking in the wild card, and they ended up making it one of the, you know, a good playoff run for them. But they wasn't up there, I think. That's what I think. You know, I mean, I could be wrong. But I definitely know they ain't have the bye. I wonder who had the bye. Who had the bye? I think it was was it not the Ravens? I don't want to think too hard about that. I'm gonna just probably do some research on my own. All right, anyway, go look at AFC first. Ravens, like I said, they have the first round bye so far. Texans with the second. Wow. The second place. Chiefs with 3rd. Patriots with 4th. 5th is the Bengals. 6th, the Jags. 7th, the Broncos. Surprising to see the Patriots. No, I'm not saying surprised to see them in the playoffs, but surprised to see them that high. But Patriots is in 4th right now. But everything else looks... Texans too. Surprised they're that high. Honestly. But yeah, them Texans, besides Texans and Patriots being so high, I mean, it's kind of accurate seeing all these teams in the playoffs. NFC side, we got the Commanders. You got the 49ers in 2nd. You got the Vikings in 3rd. 4th is the Bucks. 5th, Eagles. 6th, Panthers. Panthers is in 6th. This is crazy. 7th is the Rams. Now, I do remember Panthers was being a good team when I used the Madden, when I used my Xbox and played Madden 24 with the Patriots franchise. Panthers was in, if not in the playoffs, it was close to the playoffs every time. I think after like the second year of the offseason I had with the Patriots, with that franchise. So hey, I guess it's just meant for them to try to do something. So far this year, I'm not seeing none this year so far, but we're gonna see, man. Stuff can change. But yeah, that is that. And that would do it. I just wanted to show you what's going on because like I said, I don't know what's going on, and stuff can change. So I'm glad I showed you that now because we might look up the Ravens might drop all the way down to 7th seed or something. But I already looked, the Ravens are at 10 wins already, so I doubt they're gonna miss the playoffs. You know what I mean? But like I said, stuff can happen. And that would be it, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, hope y'all like that. I said, hope y'all like that. See, I just, you know, and I'm going to keep that in here. I'm going to keep it in the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new or haven't yet. And I'll see y'all in the next episode.